It's almost 1 o'clock. What is up? YouTube, how y'all doing, man? Hey, to be honest, I'm gonna give you 50-50 on this. I didn't know the comment section. I wasn't checking out the comment section. Hey, Uncle Mike been looking for the latest on Diddy update, and everybody just making up stuff, trying to get content. I know how it is, the content and everything. So check this out, man. Judge Judy reacts to Sean Diddy Combs trial. Let's see what Judge Judy has to say. My bad, y'all. Let's see what she got to say, because when I started watching Court TV, I started checking out what she was saying. And Judge Judy don't play. And I don't blame her for not playing. She is firm and don't take no baloney. Oh, that's baloney. You're a grown man. Why are you crying? She had me stressed out. Oh, shut up. You ain't stressed out. You look like a big, strong person. You don't want all your friends to think you stressed out and you're a wussy. She be saying stuff like that. I'd be like, yeah, that's gangster. She thorough, man. She getting old too. So check this out, man. I want y'all to see this real quick. It's only 2 minutes long. Then we're going to get into the video. And I got one more thing I want to say, man, that I figured out. Somebody finally told me who this guy is. I've been curious to find out who the hell is this dude. Because he in that one picture everybody's showing. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's check it out.
All right, because the always outspoken Judge Judy is back in the courtroom in the new Prime Video series Justice on Trial. But this time, there is a major twist.
I thought that was Judge Judy right there.
I control this courtroom. Do you want to make a speech? Go outside. We take landmark cases that really form the basis of this country, and recreate them and ask the viewing audience to tell us whether or not we got it, the court system got it right.
You've been doing this for 30 years. And is there another,
Wow. Do you see how she looked from then and now?
And ask the viewing audience to tell us whether or not we got it, the court system got it right.
You've been doing this for 30 years. And is there another, a thing that I haven't even thought of that you would like to pursue?
I just started to watch Baby Judge Judy. They don't keep me here because I'm gorgeous.
Yeah. What do you think about Baby Judge Judy?
I think she's hysterical. And I think I could do something with that. So just as AI stole my name, likeness, and image, I'm going to steal it back from them.
Yeah.
Putting them on notice right here on your program.
Yeah.
I am going to steal it back from them. And instead of them monetizing me, I will take a little bit of what they've done, cook it around, add a spice or two, and make it mine. I'm actually thinking something more like Baby Judge Judy meets South Park. This is a big exclusive, by the way. Do you actually understand that?
No, I don't know. People love getting all types of advice from you. Particularly, I think, maybe marriage advice. What do you think has been the secret sauce to having a long and successful marriage?
You still got to look at your mate and say, I still like what I see. My husband has never seen me without lipstick.
Do you think he has and he just hasn't told you?
No, I actually don't communicate with him all that much.
Is that the secret? What about Diddy? That's a big case. Did you have thoughts on that?
So I wasn't fair. But from what I read, I would not invite him to Shabbos dinner.
I think that would be a wise.
Does that mean that I can go count by count of his indictment and rule on that? No. It just took 50 Shades of Grey to another whole stratosphere.
Yes.
Kinky.
Did you read 50 Shades of Grey?
Twice. Always undercover.
Man, okay. Yeah, Diddy is on something different, man. Diddy has been on something different. All right, one of the things I want to talk about, this guy, I always kept saying, who the heck is this dude?
2020, y'all.
This dude in the background, who the hell is he? What in the world? So we're going to clear this up. If y'all don't know who this guy is, somebody put this post up there, P. Diddy, JayZ, and his name is Leonard. This guy just so happened to be there at this event. I thought he was a gatekeeper. He probably got a little, we don't know. But come find out, this guy plays professional football. Yeah. So I was like, I finally looked his name up. Nobody would answer me. And I got to say, well, I take that back. I think a lot of people probably did answer me, and I wasn't watching the comments back then.
And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated.
No matter what, this guy does not supposed to be there. I kept saying, who the heck is he? In all the videos and everything that's going out, you got Puffy and JayZ, the big wigs. It just so happens that he's in the best frame shooting area. He just listening and like, yeah. Talk about somebody that don't even after that, nobody got in touch with him even after, unless he just holding the fort down way in the background. Cause I kept saying, who the hell is this dude? This is him playing.
By Geis, off to Fournette. Oh my.
That's him running the ball, number 7.
Fournette delivers a blow after his buddy Geis.
Then that's
through a great block in the backfield.
So they're lining him up at fullback, using his speed out in the flattened perimeter, and watch what he does to the true freshman Deontay Anderson at safety.
Okay, this is him again, number 7.
Fournette. One more tackle to break. He did. LSU touchdown.
Stepped out because of watch his lead block. There it is. Fournette breaks.
Oh my God, he tripped. The other dude tripped. And he got some speed on him.
Leonard Fournette.
Here's Fournette, lead blocker. He's into the secondary. Spills that guy, sheds that one. Another touchdown.
Oh my goodness.
Fournette.
Yeah.
Fournette to the middle.
Jesus. Okay.
At the 25 Hearts.
Josh Booth.
Okay.
Bringing him again to daylight. Headed for the end zone.
Oh my God. Dude catching you, cousin. Nope.
Hello, end zone.
Breaks into the secondary. Watch out. Now he's got a one-man convoy.
You gotta get in front of him.
And he does bring him a 71-yard gain.
Hold up, man.
Okay, wait a minute. Passing game.
The Bama
One
gone.
cut back and he's gone. One missed tackle from the secondary.
Side. And
Very
Fournette
good.
gets around the corner. Look at him bull over the defender. That will elicit
Still ain't
his
gone
first
down.
year in South
That's what
Carolina.
I'm
Here's
talking
Fournette
about.
coming downhill.
That boy
Still
run.
on the loose, number 7. Still
They
upright.
can't catch him. They
There's
can't
the
catch
magic we've been waiting for. A touchdown.
Once all the flip-flopping and flip is done, and you got somebody sprinting you down and you running that ball, this when you know you got speed, because are they gonna catch you or you gonna walk away from them? That's it. If they gonna walk you down and catch you, then you ain't got no speed. You gotta walk. Hey, my man, where you at? Hey, bruh, you don't supposed to be at that party. You supposed to be on that football field. That Bama walking that ball. I ain't never know. I never knew. Okay, now for this, JayZ forced to testify against Diddy. He said about Diddy shocks the courtroom. I don't even know if I should play this, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let's see what this thing is. We might get some information out of it. Let's check it out.
See, in a witness chair, JayZ stepped into the room with quiet power, dressed sharply, his face unreadable. But even through his composed demeanor, there was tension. This wasn't a Grammy stage. This wasn't a business deal. This was a federal courtroom. And the man he had once toasted champagne with, Sean Diddy Combs, was sitting on the defense bench, staring straight ahead.
Nah, cuz, I can't do this. That's a straight up, this is straight up clickbait.com. We ain't doing that here. What? Nah. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. JayZ, Beyoncé, and Diddy Explains. Okay, this kind of new.
Now, I bet you want to know why JayZ and Beyonce's name keep popping up around the whole Diddy thing. Well, that's why I'm here. Now, first thing you got to know is when somebody like Diddy gets taken down, things always start out as a rumor. Diddy has had rumors floating around for like decades. Well, JayZ had a problem. He right there in the corner, by the way. JayZ has had a few rumors himself, but more like speculation. People see JayZ in a picture of R. Kelly, they're like, I guess they both make music. Then JayZ with Harvey Weinstein. People are like, I guess they both do business. Then, of course, JayZ with Diddy. Now, hold on. Here's the thing. JayZ and Diddy go way back. Like back to the days when they were both coming up. So you could say they might just have a lot of respect for each other. But on the other hand, people are like, well, if you've known each other that long, JayZ, you must have known what Diddy was on. But JayZ has always had a history of keeping quiet, which brings us to Aaliyah. Now, I'm sure y'all remember R. Kelly dated Aaliyah when she literally needed her parents' permission slip to get married. Now, if I remember correctly, her parents got the permission slip and said, marry who? And that's how this whole thing got exposed. Now, a lot of people in the industry actually knew about this relationship because they would work with R. Kelly. They would be in the studio with R. Kelly. Now, according to Dame Dash, who listened closely, was JayZ's first business partner and also dated Aaliyah when she was 21. He said this is how it went. He said he didn't want anything to do with R. Kelly because everyone knew what type of timing R. Kelly was on. He looks over at JayZ and JayZ's out here creating collab albums with R. Kelly. But then he saw why. For starters, everyone had a crush on Aaliyah. People were waiting down the clock until she turned 18. JayZ decided to get a head start. Now, there was absolutely no proof that JayZ went after Aaliyah, but people were like, let me see another picture. But apparently JayZ wasn't successful and Dame Dash started dating her when she was 21. Now, what does this all have to do with Diddy? It's the secrets. It's the, like what happened to Diddy, making people wonder. Nas came out, well, he technically didn't come out and say this, but while he was having his legendary beef with JayZ, he's doing a radio interview and he's saying, it's weird that JayZ be working with people that need a permission slip to marry somebody, R. Kelly. But again, rumors, kind of like what was happening to Diddy. But then this lawyer comes out and says, boy, do I got some news for y'all. And here's where it starts to get wicked. Now, he's going after Diddy. Specifically, listen closely, anyone that Diddy might have done something to, or anyone who has watched Diddy do some of these things and stayed silent about it. Now, first of all, the lawyer's taking calls from anyone. So theoretically, anyone could just call trying to get some money saying Diddy did this to me, Diddy should pay me. But in the lawyer's defense, I'm sure he's looking for people with proof. Honestly, I don't know him. He could be trash. Anyway, what he said next is what got people interested. He said, and I got some names. He said some wild names. Some names that will blow your mind. He's selling this. He's saying, yo, y'all finna wild out when you hear these names. I'm not gonna say it now, but y'all finna wild out. So people are like, Now, in Beyonce's case, it's just because she's married to JayZ and she's been in the industry for like 20 years. People are like, you must have known something. But that's all people have. Now, in JayZ's defense, he's famously all about the money. As far as we've seen, he's always been around Diddy for like a public event or when money's involved. And the same could be said for all the other people he was around. He could have thought, oh, R. Kelly's huge right now. Let me do an album with him to boost my name up. Many people have come out saying JayZ is a cutthroat businessman, kind of like Bill Gates, who I actually think is a sociopath, but that's a story for another day. And cutthroat businessmen will cross any line and work with anyone to get what they want. Because at the end of the day, to them, it's just business. That being said, that doesn't make this a good thing. That's why JayZ can still be prosecuted for watching crimes happen but not saying anything about it.
Wow, I didn't never think about that. Man, I am so disappointed in this Diddy RICO trial, the RICO part. That was weak as I don't know what. What professional system do the government have in place that should be way smarter than me? That's what I'm thinking. I could have looked at that and be like, really? Throw this out, man. Leave that man alone. If this all you have?
want. Because at the end of the day, to them, it's just business. That being said, that doesn't make this a good thing. That's why JayZ can still be prosecuted for watching crimes happen but not saying anything about it.
But it ain't no crime. So Diddy, JayZ ain't gonna get no trouble. Puffy ain't even getting no trouble, and he the one did the crime. So you saying that there ain't no crime, bro, because JayZ ain't gonna get no trouble because Diddy ain't make he was innocent on 3 counts.
About it. At the end of the day, as you probably know, JayZ is rich. He's not going to jail for that. It would need an insane amount of evidence, and even then, he would still probably get off. But that doesn't really matter in some cases. A lot of times, reputation is the most important thing. So a lot of times, the courts will take a case they know they can't win or sign a deal just to get the rumor mill started and get people going, yo, why did Bill Cosby sign a deal? For those of you that don't know, Bill Cosby was arrested like 20 years before the big, allegations came out. They told him, just tell us you did it and we won't broadcast this. He said, absolutely. I need to save my reputation. People started asking questions. Boom, boom, boom. 20 years later, he goes to jail. But he actually did get out because the cops did say they were going to keep his confession low key, but then they used it against him 20 years later. But anyway, back to JayZ. At the end of the day, this could go any way. The thing is, Diddy's sloppy. He was bound to get caught. JayZ
drugs made him sloppy.
So he would be a tough one to catch. But on the other hand, the FBI is pretty good at their jobs. And remember that lawyer from earlier that's going against Diddy and is gathering all those names on his alleged accomplices? Well, he also said that he gave a lot of his information to the FBI. And if JayZ's name pops up, he's in trouble, because how the FBI works is they'll take that information and they'll put it in a little vault with all the other information they might have on JayZ. When it's enough to lock him up, that's when they'll come out. So if you see the words FBI and JayZ in the same sentence, it's a wrap.
You see him in the same sentence, it is a wrap. Oh my God. JayZ, dude. JayZ is having his own little problems. We are still waiting. The day is Monday, so sometime this week we will find out what happened with the JayZ thing. JayZ actually had to answer the court system. He didn't have to take a DNA test yet. He had to answer the court system. Now, this week, we probably will find out what the judge said about his answer. His answer was this. Look here, Your Honor. Look here, Your Honor. All these judges has already said no to this thing. Judge such and such said no. Whatever said no. They turned this thing down. So that's our answer. I think it's a weak answer. I think that's a very weak answer. This is what the judge is going to say. Also, there's rumors. His proof. I think we need to click on that. 50 Cent defends Remier, and I think there's information out there which is allegedly that 50 Cent is actually backing Remier. 50 Cent is actually helping Remier pay court fees and get better lawyers and all this stuff. If this part is true, if it's true, then okay, now we got an even playing field. We got a little more of a let's get ready to rumble. He has a better chance. The part everybody is talking about, including me, is like, just take the damn test. Why you just can't take the test? Why you are exempt for taking a DNA test? How long does it take to take a DNA test? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? That's crazy, man. Man, they getting on my nerves with this one, man. They getting on my nerves with this joint. So, shout out to him. I don't even know. JayZ. Okay, 50 Cent defends JayZ's son, Remier, after third threat, whatever. I'm gonna do that next, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get on up out of here, man. Diddy, JayZ, and Beyoncé timeline explode. 10 minutes. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, man. I done went down a rabbit hole about these police officers pulling these people over and these people fighting and trying to have court right there on the side of the road. Plead their case like they ain't done nothing. Come find out not only you drunk, you got a suspended license. You can't even do the sorority test. And you acting stupid by running your mouth, talk too much. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Hey, I see y'all in the comments. Peace out.